This right here is a Surfliner cocktail. Let me show you how to make it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt, I'm the whiskey nerd, and like I said, this week I'm making a Surfliner cocktail. This is a great little summery tiki drink. It's a rye whiskey based cocktail, but it delivers a whole lot of flavor. It's coming from Gabe Fonseca in the Polite Provisions bar in San Diego, but let's face it, you're here to learn how to make a cocktail, so let's get right into the ingredients. We'll be starting off with a rye whiskey. Now this is the rye whiskey coming out of the Koval distillery in Chicago. It is a 100% rye that was aged in peach brandy barrels. So it has this really nice kind of spicy, rich rye flavor, but that's balanced out with a nice bit of sweetness that comes in from those peach brandy barrels, and it goes really well in these kind of summery, fruity cocktails. We'll also be using some pineapple juice, some lemon juice, and some orgeat. Some orgeat is basically just kind of an almond sugar syrup, very nice and gives a nice rich flavor. And lastly, we'll be using a bit of Peychaud's bitters to add a nice bit of roundness, richness, and a bit of color to the cocktail. So let's make it. First off, we're going to get our shaker tin and we're going to pop a nice rock of ice into there just to make sure we get everything nice and cold. We'll be starting off with our rye whiskey. So we're going to use 2 ounces or 60 ml of our rye whiskey. Like I said, this is the peach brandy rye from Koval, but if you can't get it, kind of any rye will do just as well. And then it's 30 ml or 1 ounce of pineapple juice. This is going to give us a nice bit of flavor to the cocktail and give us a little bit of acidity. We'll be then going in with 22.5 ml or 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. We don't want to go in with too much lemon juice because then the cocktail will just get a bit too bitter. So there is about 22.5 ml of lemon juice, and then we're going in with the same amount, so 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 ml of our Orgeat almond sugar syrup. So that goes in there. And then it's just 2 dashes of our Peychaud's bitters. This is a very nice bitters, comes out of New Orleans, and it goes great in a lot of these kind of fruity tiki cocktails. That's 2 dashes of Peychaud's bitters in there, and then we're just going to pop the top on our cocktail shaker, bang it down, and shake it away for about 20 seconds just to get it nice and cold. Okay, that is nice and cold, so we're going to bang the top off our cocktail shaker, and then we're going to get ready to strain it out. We're going to be serving this in a glass full of crushed ice, so it's going to be nice and cold and nice and refreshing all the time we're drinking it. And just look at that. Oh yes. The color from the Peychaud bitters came through really nice in a very good way, so you get this nice kind of rich, almost pink color coming through, and I think it just looks like a very good cocktail. And for a garnish, we're going to go in with 2 small elements. We're going to go in with a little sprig of mint just there, and we're going to go in with one of these moonshine smoked cherries because it gives you a nice kind of visual flair of the kind of cherry sitting up top, and you get that sweetness from the moonshine coming through. And that right there is a Surfliner cocktail. Now real quick, before I taste this cocktail, I put out cocktail recipes every Friday and whiskey reviews every Wednesday. So if you want to see more like this, scroll down, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. Cheers. Nice. It's got this really nice, rich, kind of almondy flavor coming through from the orgeat, but that's not overpowering the other ingredients. You got your lemon juice, you got your pineapple juice, you got the rye coming through, you got the bit of kind of bitterness coming through from the Peychaud's, and you got the little bit of the aroma from the mint, you got the kind of cherry flavor coming through from that. It's just a very nice, really well balanced cocktail. All that crushed ice, it doesn't get in the way, it keeps it nice and cold, it makes it just a really refreshing cocktail. Like that pineapple juice and the orgeat combo I think is really good, and really good for these kind of tropical cocktails because pineapple juice and lemon juice together can be quite acidic, but the orgeat rounds it out, keeps it from being too strongly acidic, too strongly over in one direction. It just makes it a very nice cocktail. So what's your favorite summery cocktail? Let me know down in the comments below because I'm going to keep on enjoying this, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.